man. Just hit the record button. You know what you want, what the fuck you want to say. Just go ahead and say it, man. Hey, peace and grace to all you sincere brothers out there, man, and all praises to our Heavenly Father and our big brother in the new covenant. Yeah, so I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes playing Hebrew music on my phone. And when I say Hebrew, I'm playing like West African music, which, you know, those people are the actual Hebrews. You know, the Aruba, the Ashanti, the Igbo. People that come out of West Africa, bro. And East Africa. For the most part. But mostly West Africa. But yeah, man, when I listen to that type of music, it just puts me in a certain vibration, a certain emotion to continue to move forward and continue to do this work, because the work is extremely important, man. And like I always say, the new covenant is having an effect. Regardless if guys want to pay attention, regardless if guys want to ignore what's being said over here, it don't matter what guys want to do. The new covenant is having an effect, man. The new covenant is gathering those that it needs to gather, and is taking away those that it needs to take away. Primarily, the new covenant isn't dwelling with the majority of our people. The Spirit of the Lord ain't dwelling with the majority of our people. The world is. All right? Especially with these Pharisees. All right? The Pharisees are with the world, man. That's why they only talk about the world. The things happening in the world and all that stuff, man. Like I said, man, the things happening in the world, it's going to happen the way it happens. The most important thing is the new covenant right now. Understanding the Lord did come in the first century. He brought the new covenant. He delivered us, man. And if you guys can't understand that, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. Go back and study. Guys need to fucking study, man. That's your issue. Jake don't want to study. But yeah, man. So what I wanted to do in this video was read Mathew chapter 13. And just read this chapter and go into the parables of the Lord, because when you look at what the Lord was doing, everything that he did was a parable. The Lord was constantly bringing out parables. So let me get into this. Matthew 13 and verse 1. The same day when Jesus out of the house, or some people say Hamashiach. Same day when Christ out of the house and sat by the seaside, and a great multitude were gathered together unto him, so that he went into the ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and his fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and wherewith they sprung up, because they had not much deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away even that he has. And that's what's happening. A lot of guys their lots and their talents are being taken away because they're not using it. Man, I love this truth, man. I love the truth. And I won't ever stop glorifying the truth, because that's the most important thing. Nothing else even matters in these last days, man. Nothing that Esau is doing matters. Nothing that these Pharisees are doing matters. Nothing that Nothing that the wicked is doing matters. What matters is what the righteous is doing. What matters is the truth. What matters is what the righteous did, which is the anointed. When he came and he died and he rose. All right? That's what matters, man. But that's what we're glorifying. Let's keep going. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciple came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away even that he has. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, who says, By hearing you shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. And for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their hearts and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. Lest at any time they shall see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their hearts, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and many righteous men have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them. Right, going back to our forefathers. Our forefathers in the Old Testament, they desire to see those things that the disciples seen in the first century. And guess what? Those in the Old Testament that believed were joined unto the disciples that believed in the first century. Their faith brought them into the kingdom. Right, it talks about in Hebrews chapter 11 or 12, how through their faith they did all these wonderful things, man. Hear you therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and casteth away that which is sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. But he that receives seed into the stony place is the same as he that hears the word, and knowing with joy receiveth it, yet hath no root in himself, but endures for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises, because of the word, by and by he is offended. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that hears the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that hears the word, and understandeth it, which also bears fruit, and brings forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which sowed good seed into his field. But while a man slept, his enemy came, and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared tares also. So the servant of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, does not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then has it tares? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat together with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And the time of the harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather you together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. And here's the thing about these tares, right? Be cautious of the ones that look like you. Be cautious of the ones that look like you. They're the worst ones. And be cautious of anyone saying we're not in the new covenant, man. If guys are saying we're not in the new covenant, especially in this time, in this specific time, they're not in the truth. Guys are out of their fucking minds, man. They're bugged out. They say they have 100% truth, but they deny the truth right in your fucking face. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and set in his field, which indeed is the least of all the seeds. When it is grown, it is the greatest, but when it is grown It is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Another parable spake he unto them. The kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, until the whole was leavened. All these spake Jesus unto the multitudes in parables, and without the parables spake he not unto them, that there might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Then Jesus sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed is the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be a wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in the field, which when a man has found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he has, and selleth and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man, seeking goodly pearls, who when he has found one pearl for great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, and got of every kind, which when it was full, they drew the shore, and sat down and carried the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of this world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Jesus said unto them, Have you understood these things? They said unto him, Yea, Lord. Then said he unto them, Therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man which is a householder, which bringeth forth out of his treasures things new and old. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence. And when he was coming to his own country, he taught them in the synagogue, insomuch that they were astonished, and said, Whence has this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Is not this a carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Joses, and Simon and Judas? Look at them, still thinking that that's the carpenter's son. Just like these guys today. They still think that the Lord is Joseph's son. They still think the Lord was born of semen. It's sad, really. The guys can't believe the truth, because the truth is not in them to believe it. That's the simple truth. It has to be in you, not on you. And his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then has this man all these things? And they were offended in him. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to read Matthew chapter 13. And go into this chapter real quick, go into the parables of the Lord. But I'm going to catch you brothers with the next one, man. I love all you brothers out there. Keep the faith. Continue to go in. Endure. No matter what, know the Lord got you. Especially in the new covenant, man. Know the Lord got you. And with that, peace and grace, I'm out.